September is almost here and that means the iPhone is coming, a brand new iPhone 14, but we're not revealing anything about the iPhone 14 yet. We'll give you a little surprise next week. For now, what we can reveal based on a few reports accessed by Business Today and Tech Today is that there's going to be a strong Make in India connection with the iPhone 14. It looks like Apple is considering expanding its supply chain and looking beyond China and maybe looking at India as a key growth driver. Look, this dependence on China is something that the world is shifting away from, and India and Make in India seem like an ideal destination for a lot of tech companies. Nabila brings you a Tech Today special report.
Well, Ayush, big news for Apple fans and tech geeks in India. Indeed, the tech giant now plans to begin manufacturing the iPhone 14 in India nearly 2 months after its initial release in China. This would really narrow the gap between the two countries considerably, but production won't really happen simultaneously in both countries as some may have expected. The company has been working with suppliers to ramp up manufacturing in India and shorten the lag in production of the new iPhone from the typical 6 to 9 months for previous launches, according to people who are familiar with the matter told us. In fact, Apple, which long made most of its iPhones in China, is seeking alternatives now as Xi Jinping's administration clashes with the US government and imposes lockdowns across the country that have really disrupted economic activity. Reports suggest that the US-based company has been gradually ramping up production of iPhones in India. Apple has made a majority of their iPhones in China so long, but is now seeking an alternative non-Chinese production site as Chinese governments clash with the United States administration, along with numerous lockdowns across China that have really dampened economic activity. Of course, previous models of the iPhone have been manufactured in India since 2017, but it's always been several months after the global launch. Currently in India, its devices are manufactured by 3 contract manufacturers or partners, namely Foxconn, Wistron and Pegatron. These partners are part of the Indian government's production-linked incentive scheme for mobile manufacturing. In fact, they need to make products worth a minimum of 8,000 crore rupees each year to get these incentives. According to reports, the first iPhone 14s from India will be finished in October or November. It remains to be seen, though, if that could really translate to a Diwali surprise for Indian tech enthusiasts on October 24th. The iPhone 14 will in all likelihood launch at the big Apple event on September 7th. It will be interesting to see if at all India can capitalize on the shift of focus from mass manufacturing in China to Make in India with the new launches and go on and close the production gap in the near future. But for now, if you really want a Make in India phone, a Made in India iPhone 14, then you'll have to wait for a couple of more months at least.
If you like the video, do like, comment, share and subscribe.